Hey, hey, my beautiful Astro people. We are talking about the beautiful new moon happening 17th, 18th of January, depending on where you are in the world. We're going to be having a really beautiful, juicy, auspiciously positive. Got some pretty good aspects going on with this new moon. First one of the year. Of course, we got to talk about it. Capricorn New Moon happening in the skies. It will be around 8, 9 p.m. European time, right? Depending on where you are in the world. But for everybody, this Capricornian new moon will be happening at 28 degrees of Capricorn, all right? And so if you have planets around 28 degrees of Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Libra, you guys are going to feel this profoundly, right? Because we're going to be having some big aspects to your ascendant. All right. When I talk about the ascendant, I'm talking about your rising sign, right? So if you don't know your rising sign, pause this video, go and check out a free birth chart calculator and get back to me, okay? And let me know what your rising sign is. Putting all your details in there, and we do the astrology with the rising signs in mind. Of course, you can look at your sun sign and your moon sign too. I always listen to all three and look at all three when I'm doing these because your rising sign is the projection of the costume you're wearing to the world, right? The sun is the energy that you've embodied, that you've arrived with, how you deliver your message, right? And the moon is going to be how you feel about it all, your emotions, your feelings, right? Your home, your mother. There's so many layers to it. And so, yeah, really important that you know that before we get started. As we go through each of the signs of the zodiac, sign by sign, I'll let you know exactly how this will be affecting you the most. As I do that, I'm going to also drop some tarot. I'm going to use the cosmic tarot today. I love this cosmic. This is my tarot for today. I actually had a really good day today. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, let's get into the new moon. New moon Capricorn, right? Capricorn is all about order, structure, getting our BS together, right? What do we have straight off the bat? We have a huge energy in the sky. As we recorded the new moon week, right? The week before the new moon, there's so much energy in Capricorn already. We have Venus here, we have Mercury here, we have Mars here. We have had Kazimis here, right? We've had conjunctions to Venus, conjunctions to the Sun. Sorry, conjunctions to Venus, conjunctions for Mars, Venus and Mars. We've had Kazimis. We've had the Sun making beautiful oppositions and conjunctions to Jupiter, to Venus, all the things, right? So leading up straight away, there is so much incredible astrology before we even get started in this year. So January is a really great month to start stuff, right? I know people are always starting new things, new year, new me, all that sort of stuff, but actually, we are really supported at this time of year to go for it. Venus is blessing this lunation as well, because the sun will be in Capricorn, right? So we have a new moon. The moon and the sun meet together in the sky like this, right? To create this new moon. And alongside that, we have a whole gaggle of planets supporting it. Venus is here, right? Showering abundance. Mars is here giving drive and determination. Let's not forget Mars, planet of drive, ambition, going for what you want, passion, sex, desire, combativeness, arguments, is in exaltation. So it acts really, when a planet is exalted, it means it's in a kingdom of where it loves to be, and it can act at its most strongest. Okay, so Mars and Capricorn does really well. It'll bring out its better qualities. So it'll give you the drive and determination to actually go after what you want. The Capricorn is not about, okay, here you go, here's all you get, here's all your abundance. It's like, let's do the work. This is Saturn rules. Venus is in the kingdom of Saturn. Venus and Saturn have a really beautiful relationship together. Saturn is in love with Venus. He wants to help her out, right? Mars is here too. Venus and Mars are cosmic lovers, even though they are in the kingdom of Saturn, right? They're all in a conversation together, all right? Saturn is retrograding right now, so it's kind of the brakes on before it goes before it changes signs, right? So it's still in its shadow phase and becomes visible later on in the year, right? And so Venus will be opposing Jupiter. Jupiter is opposing Venus. These two power planets are the planets of abundance. Abundance of what, right? Money, wealth, joy, good stuff, overindulgence, art, creativity, harmony, balance, romance, sex, creativity. Jupiter is retrograding, yes. However, Jupiter is also, remember this word, exalted too, right? Jupiter is in Cancer. Jupiter is going to be in Cancer up until June, July of 2026, living out its exaltation era, right? Jupiter's like having the time of his life in the kingdom of Capricorn, in this kingdom of Cancer, right? It's only here every 12 years, so make the most of this energy, because wherever you have Cancer within your birth chart is where the blessings will show the most. And so your story is going to play out in the Capricorn area of your chart. However, Jupiter is across the sky, and it's making an opposition to the moon. This is not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing. This is like, okay, I'm going to make you uncomfortable during this transit, so you can actually be redirected into what's meant for you. So it could be like, especially with the retrograde. So imagine like, okay, the planet is retrograde, Jupiter's retrograde, right? So when something is in backwards motion, reversing, it's like, okay, I'm just going to go back over here because I forgot something, you know. So this could be an opportunity, money coming through, messages, collaborations, romance, something, right? But you may have missed. It's coming back into your orbit again around June to new moon. The new moon will have a 6-month cycle anyway to play out. All right, so you'll start to feel it before, like a week or so before, and you can play afterwards too. Sometimes it can be instantaneous, but just know that the new moon is a great time to plant initial seeds. So when you plant the seed, you don't then go back the same day to watch the flower sprout, right? It's gonna grow over time, especially Capricorn, right? Saturnian. This is like, I'm gonna certainly do the work. Capricorn is like, I'm gonna give you the abundance. Saturn loves to bless, right? Saturn gets a bad rep. Yes, Saturn is the taskmaster. We don't want to do the hard work, but in the kingdom of Capricorn, we have to do the difficult thing. Okay, Saturn's like, girl, you gotta do the work. It's conjunct. Saturn is conjunct Neptune, so it's like, I absolutely want you to do the hard thing. I really want you to go after what you want. Use the power of Neptune to absolutely call in some manifestation power, because Neptune and Saturn conjunct together in the sky, right, are actually harmoniously aspecting the new moon, right? Sextiling, which is great. When the planets are sextiling, they are harmoniously helping each other out. And so they are harmoniously aspecting the new moon, right? So when Neptune is aspecting the new moon harmoniously, this is amazing for manifestation work. Neptune is the queen of manifestation. Manifestation portal is open. Dream big. Saturn is here to help guide you. It's like, okay, dream as big as you want, go crazy, let's make a plan, let's get shit done. How can I show up as this person? How can I go after my dreams and goals? Slow and steadily wins the race with Capricorn, right? Capricorn is a sea guy, right? A sea goat is a spiritual creature. It will climb mountains. Okay, it can embody water, right? So the sea and the water is all to do with your manifestation work, with spirituality. So this is a really spiritual new moon. The new moon is a really spiritual time anyway. Fabulous time to journal, to visualize, to meditate on what you want, to visualize your high self, right? To act as if you already have the thing, and go after and embody how that person will get it, right? Shifting timelines. Saturn asking to do the thing, and it'll reward you deeply, right? Only if you do the work, no shortcuts. All right. And so, like I mentioned, Venus is conjunct by degree, right? Even though Venus will be in Aquarius at this time, right? They are still conjunct, but Venus would be like around 1 degrees, right? And so if the new moon is like 28 degrees, right? 28, 29, 0, what's this 4-degree orb, right? So this is really tight. This is tight. Venus is going to help out the new moon. Okay, she's in Aquarius. She's footloose, fancy free, a bit rebellious, a bit unorthodox. So the energy is like think outside the box in Aquarius ways. Aquarius is the innovator, right? It's about the collective. So it's not about, okay, I still want to manifest this thing, but how can this thing that I want actually benefit society? Like, and that doesn't mean the whole world. It can absolutely mean that, and all you have to do is show up and be a good human being, right? If everyone can be a decent, good human being, then we will literally raise the vibration of the collective. Speaking as an Aquarian stellium, right? And so that doesn't mean that your manifestation has to be like, solve world hunger, whatever it is. Of course, we could do that with the 1%. However, Venus is like, let's also break the mold. Let's be rebellious. Let's dare to be break free from restraints and do things a bit differently. Go after what you want. You absolutely can have it, but at the same time, how can I value the collective? Because we're all human, you know. And I read this really cool quote. It was something like, "None of us are free until all of us are free," and that really kind of sat with me. It was very Aquarian, especially Pluto in Aquarius too. Pluto in Aquarius energy. I speak of Pluto because Pluto will also be conjunct the new moon, right? By like 7 degrees, 7 degrees separation. Okay, and so this is actually 7 or 8 degrees, and this is like it's time to transform. Pluto in Aquarius is like let's tear down the system. So this could be tearing down your systems. The new moon is like in Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, I see you with your structure, right? How is that working for you? How can I honor the structure? And you don't have to reinvent the wheel, but how can I honor what's gone through, right? How can I honor the past, the tradition, and how can I take that with me? Like for myself, like I'm from various different traditions through my mixed heritage, right? So I have like various traditions. How can I honor those while still creating my own Aquarius stellium? You know what I mean? And so there's really strong Aquarian energy mixed up with Venus. And Aquarius is also, even though Aquarius is like the rebel of the zodiac, this is what we're known for, the rebel, because modern day ruler is Uranus. It's Saturn rules. So we want structure, we need organization, but we also want to tear down the system too, because Pluto is here. Pluto is here to redefine humanity, right? And this new moon is about redefining what you want and going after all the things, being positively aspected by Venus, by Jupiter. This is absolutely gorgeous. You have the drive and determination of Mars to go after what you want. Venus is like, I'm going to bring you the people, the money, the resources, the gorgeousness. It doesn't do amazing or bad in Capricorn. It just does its thing, right? It's here. Okay. But she is in good stead, right? Because she's moved into Aquarius now. The new moon is, yes, it will be in a Capricorn story, but they're both incepted by Saturn. Okay, this is pretty good. As far as new moons go, manifestations go, this is actually pretty good. Okay. Um, because we were talking about a late degree, 28 degree, right? Think about wrapping things up. 28 degrees is ending towards the end of the cycle. And so think about, okay, 28 degrees, okay, well, what am I wrapping up? Because if I want to go, move into new pastures, into new heights and calling new things, then honey, I've got to let some shit go. I need to make space in my wardrobe for my new outfit, Uranus, I have to talk about Uranus. Uranus is the modern day ruler of Aquarius. So let's talk about it. Uranus will be trining the new moon too, right? So I really think with Uranus making this again, another harmonious aspect. We don't have many. There's no squares really to talk about with this new moon. We have the opposition, right, from Jupiter. So if the great benefic in the sky is making an opposition, I'm not worried about that, because an opposition from Jupiter is a blessing, really, right? It can really heighten the power of the spirituality and the manifestation portal. Okay, but Uranus is like, let's just throw it in a curveball, right? I'm gonna trine you. I'm gonna bring you shock, surprise, sudden changes, breakthroughs, unexpected good news. All right, help me to move forward. So I'm really excited about it. Uranus is exciting energy. Uranus is not a malefic, right? Yes, it will change the trajectory of which way you're supposed to be going, but it will redirect you. You will. Let me get my words out. Uranus will redirect you to where you're supposed to be. Okay, so it's harmoniously I'm helping the moon. All right, Uranus again, late degree, about to change signs back into Gemini. finishing up its stint in the very secure Taurus way. It doesn't do too great. It's really, I feel like Uranus and Taurus is ready to move now, right? He's ready to like, you know what, Taurus, it's been pleasant. I gotta go. I gotta go. All right. So, so like I think I already mentioned. So Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Libra, you guys are going to feel this the most because this will be squaring your chart. If whenever you have lunations in the first, fourth, seventh, and 10th, anything going on transit wise, whatever, this is like an intense energy because it's in a square, an opposition, a conjunction to your ascendant. Okay, of course, look at your birth chart. Look at where you have your planet, your personal planets as well, and if they're aspecting those personal planets too, because then that will give you another whole story as well. Okay, and then like if you are a Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo, you guys are gonna really like this. Fell off my table. You guys are you're gonna really like this new moon. Because you'll be having this will be sextiling and trining your ascendant, okay, especially if, like I mentioned, you have planets around 28 degrees, and you can go 10 degrees either way with that. So this can be like 8 degrees of the next sign, or 28 or 18 degrees of the sign I was just speaking about, okay, of your ascendant sign. All right. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to pull tarot for each sign. And also, if you'd like a personal reading with me, girl, hit me up. I'll leave all the information in the bio of this episode. Okay. If you go onto the, I think I have, oh yeah, if you go onto the, what is it called? Stamp store, you can find all my products, whether that be birth charts, solar returns, lunar return, all the things are on there, right? I also have just released my astrology course too. So if you want to know how to read the birth charts, become a professional astrologer, or do it for fun, I have literally created the most amazing course for you to download and keep forever. So go and check that out as well. And what else? What other house things do I need to mention before we move forward and get on to business? Oh, of course, my community, Patreon community. If you want exclusive videos and where we talk about stuff that we can't talk about on YouTube, or just more astrology content, more tarot content, more spiritual content, check out my Patreon. I'm dropping videos on there all the time. I have lessons on there how to read. But there's so much stuff. I do like Harari on there. I do so many things on there for my community to help you guys navigate the skies, learn astrology, learn tarot, do all the things. This is a really great spiritual community. All right. So, and of course, I would love it if you like, subscribe, hype. I think hype is like a new thing you can do now, videos and this channel. All right. So, let's get into it. If you are an Aries rising sun and moon, new moon happening for you 17th or 18th of January, depending on where you are. 10th house for you. This is all to do with your career, your public image, your reputation. Girl, new moon here, Mars is here too, giving you drive and ambition to go after what you want, right? You have Jupiter in the fourth house, the base of your chart too, giving you the drive and ambition to go after your professional goals, all right? Giving you a fresh start in your career, new work opportunities coming through for you too, right? Building a really solid name for yourself, work opportunities flowing in. What are they called? When you get a promotion, going after the career that you want, being like pushed into the limelight in your career too. You might be asked to like speak out or do a presentation or be like employee of the month or like something where you become more visible. All right. Jupiter's going to be going through your fourth house until like the midway point of 2026, blessing your home and family. So you may move for work, you may try and get more of a work-life balance, you might expand your home. There could be expansion within the family and new, a new family coming in. But yeah, I think that with the lunation though, great time to go after what you want when it comes to career. Great time to if you think about moving homes, this could be a really good time for that too. Okay. There could be some unexpected money coming for you as well because you have Uranus going through your second house, which is trining the new moon. So there could be like money coming in, pay rise, work opportunity. All right. Buy that lottery ticket maybe. 12th house activation as well. So like Saturn and Neptune in the 12th house that has spirituality. So what is it you want to manifest when it comes to your career? because you can absolutely go after and get it, especially with this 12th house activation. 12th house is a very spiritual house too. It could be that actually you may travel for work. Yeah, 12th house activation with the second house and the 10th house too. You may travel for work, you may relocate for work, or you may just book or be thinking of booking like a long distance flight travel. All right. Venus and Pluto will be 11th house. A huge transformation and push towards your community, the people that you call your friendships, huge friendship shake-ups as well with this energy. All right. Reevaluating how you work, who you work with, the team that you're part of, the group that you belong to. I always call the 11th house like your dream board, your vision board house. And so with Venus being here, giving you the blessings when it comes to achieving what you want and manifesting what you want, when it comes to your long-term plans. Venus in 11th house is a great time for you to spend energy on the things that you love doing, right? Picking up a new skill, new talent, new hobby, joining a new group. You may meet, friends can become lovers, or meeting someone in a friendship, through a friend or a friendship circle, right? Venus in 11th house is great for blessing friendships in general, all right? So, let's do your card. So let's rifle the cards. Yeah, I love doing that. I love this Cosmic Tarot. It's very retro 80s deck. Okay, so. Oh, I love this for you. New Moon Blessings, 9 of Cups. Hello. Love coming in. Harmony, peace. 9 of Cups is the wish card, right? The wish is fulfilled card too. Manifest, set your intention, light the candles, okay? You could when it's a new moon, I like to use white candles, right? And I literally will carve what I'm manifesting. You could use red candle too, right? Because it's Aries. What am I talking about? It's not Aries new moon. It's a Capricorn new moon. So definitely use like earthy colors, okay? You could use a red candle because Mars is going to be conjunct to this story as well to give you more drive and passion. When I use red candles for my manifestations, they come in so much quicker. Okay, so there is that too. All right, so yeah, manifest, do all the things. Love is here, abundance is coming in, the money is coming in. Whatever you wish for, you'll be fulfilled. You are protected, you are guided. Trust the universe. Love that for you. All right. Okay. So, if you are a Taurus rising sun and moon, you have for you a new moon happening around the 17th or 18th of January, a Capricorn new moon around 28 degrees in your ninth house. And for you, this is about your spirituality, education, higher learning, documentation, legalities, travel, philosophy, your spiritual teachers, right? What you believe in, projects. Opposing this guy is Jupiter in the third house, all right? So, expect your mind is going to be like just absorbing like loads of new ideas coming through, like aha moment, geniusness, you guys, you're going to be traveling, right? So you're either booking up because the third and ninth house are activated, like you could be traveling like a lot over the next 6 months. Okay, because the new moon takes at least 6 months to play out. Uranus is still going through your first house, so you are going to be acting hella crazy. I feel like you're still kind of tweaking your image of who you are. Because this is going to be trining the new moon, just know that you are fully protected to go after what you want. You may be thinking about relocating to a far distance shore and land with this. This is the moon activation, ninth house, Uranus, unexpected travel, maybe, or you could be delving into spirituality more. You could be like, what, I want to get into Reiki healing, I want to get into crystal healing, I want to start breath work, or I want to get into tarot or see an astrologer or something like that, right? And Saturn and Neptune will be in your 11th house, right? And so huge transformation when it comes to like the community that you built, you know what I mean? And like, I feel like with Taurus energy, you guys are wanting to surround yourself with friends who are going to nurture you spiritually. All right. So you could be spending more time like doing yoga with your yoga crew, your Pilates girlies, doing like more crystal healing, sound bathing, and also friends are going to be long lasting. Saturn here as well is like freezing out the old dead wood. right? Saturn and Neptune, also in this part of the sky for you, is about manifesting your biggest goals, dreams, and desires. Make sure you do that. Venus and Pluto, got my teeth in. Venus and Pluto will be in your 10th house during this new moon, right? Amazing for your career. Hello. Great for your reputation, all right, and how you present yourself, all right. You are going to be like the darling because Venus is going to be in your sign, sorry, in your 10th house, the highest part of the sky. So go after what you want when it comes to work and career. Go after what you want when it comes to like getting your voice heard and just looking good and feeling gorgeous. Okay, squaring your ascendant. Great time to. I feel like some of you might go for like a radical hairstyle or something. Like Uranus in the first house, Venus in the 10th. They're like, you know what? I'm just going to go for like a curly mohawk. Something crazy, right? Yeah. Let's look at your cards. So Taurus. I always think with Taurus, the moon's always really important for you guys because you know the moon is exalted in Taurus, so the moon loves to work with you. This moon is really harmonious. Gorgeous, the big card of victory. Look at that, the huge new moon behind you. Six of Swords. You are balancing acts. You have everything within you to absolutely achieve what you want. Do you believe that you can absolutely have everything that you want? Jupiter is in the third house, blessing your mind, asking you to expand your horizons, think bigger. The universe wants to support you. Jupiter in the third house is great for relationships when it comes to calling the people that you want to help you achieve your goals, surrounding yourself with like-minded people, having fun, enjoying your life. Okay, the new moon in the ninth house is like, take the course, find the spiritual teachers, go back to university, go back to college. If you're waiting on something legal, just know that you're protected. Everything's gonna work out in your favor. All right, you're coming out of this winning when it comes to anything to do with legalities, documentations. You're going to be totally blessed. All right. Beautiful. Okay, so moving on, we have Gemini rising, sun and moon. We have a new moon happening for you in the sign of Capricorn, the 17th or 18th of January, depending on where you are in the world. New moon, honey, Cancer, sorry, Gemini, eighth house. Eighth house, darling. The new moon is asking you to transform, let go, be a tell bad biatch. Uranus is about to move into your first house. Are you ready to have your world flipped upside down? This new moon is in the house of your new money stories. Girl, you've had Jupiter blessing your money house, and it's still going to be there until the a midway point, June, July of this year, 2026. Hello, your money is blessed, right? This moon, this lunation is conjunct Venus, it's conjunct Mars. You have like so much drive and determination to go after what you want when it comes to money, when it comes to securing the bag, getting the loan, getting the mortgage, getting the grant, getting whatever it is you need, shared resources, right? Your partner, this is second house from the seventh house. This is your partner's money too. So your business partner, your relationship partner, right? Their money is going to be glowing up as well. If you don't have a partner, then this is your relationship with your relationship with money from clients, from institutions, right? Money that's not your money but given to you, right? Through clients, for example. All right. Like I said, Jupiter's blowing up your money house anyway, so you're blessed when it comes to money. All right. For you, though, right, it's more about your self-belief, your self-worth around prosperity. What do you believe to be true when it comes to the type of money that you deserve? Okay. Uranus is going through your 12th house, will move into your first house, so there could be unexpected trips, right? You maybe not do a lot of like mental work on your mental wellness. Uranus being here. Uranus in 12th house is like, you know what, girl, I need to work on my sleep pattern. I need to get better sleep. I need to get a routine going when it comes to my sleep and my mental wellness. That's really important too. Okay. Saturn and Neptune will be conjunct in your 10th house, right? This is about getting your dreams off the ground by doing the hard work when it comes to your work and your career. Okay. Venus and Pluto will be in your 9th house, all right? And this is all about your spirituality. Venus in the 9th house is great for travel, all right? So if you're thinking about booking those flights, absolutely go and do it. Venus in the 9th house is great for blessing legalities, okay? great for that. But it's also a fabulous time to maybe go back to university, go back to college, learn something. You know, like I'm doing like a Reiki course at the moment, so it's about that. It's like you could be going back to like learning like an institution to learn something new. Okay. Pluto is transforming your spiritual beliefs, so you could be like incorporating more spirituality into your life. All right. All right. So, ooh, I love this for you. Six of Cups, honey. This new moon manifests what you want when it comes to intimacy, sex, and passion. Because the eighth house, yes, it does rule other people's money and shared resources. It also the house of intimacy, and that does mean physical intimacy, but also like just being able to let your guard down and be able to connect mentally, verbally, physically. You could connect with someone just by being vulnerable. Are you letting people in? Are your walls up or are they down? Can you trust someone to come into your stratosphere, into your life? Six of Cups is saying you absolutely can. Right. If you want to have an intimate relationship, then you have to also be intimate too. All right. It's like a two-way thing, right? To allow yourself to receive it all. You are blessed with the new moon. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so moving on. Cancer. Cancer rising, sun and moon, girl. How are you feeling after your full moon? We have a new moon happening for you. In the house of your relationships, Capricorn is an opposite side of the sky for you. 28 degrees, some wrapping up of something karmic in the house of relationships. You have a new moon here. Amazing time to sign contracts. When I say sign contracts, let me just say Venus is in shadow. Sorry, not in shadow. Venus and Mars both invisible. Jupiter is retrograde. Mercury is okay. All right. Saturn is still, and Pluto are, out of bounds in shadow. So just triple check everything. However, you are the darling of the zodiac because you have Jupiter, right, in your first house, blessing you, protecting you. You're good. You're good. But huge reset when it comes to relationships because the new moon in the seventh house, the house of relationships and contracts, right? Don't forget the new moon is a 6-month period. Yes, it happens on a certain day, but allow it 6 months to play out. Huge resets when it comes to relationships, new commitments, right? Saying goodbye, saying hello to relationships. If you're single, great time to call in love and romance. Jupiter's blessing you. All right. If you're in an established bond, great time to take it to the next level. All right, nurturing the relationship. Mars is here too, so there could be some discussions. Can we have? I don't think we have to be like this perfect partnership, and actually, it's good to have healthy discussions, right, and be able to argue in a way that is constructive for both parties, right, to build intimacy and to build understanding too. With Mars, Mars is exalted in Capricorn as well, so actually, I feel like it wouldn't be like really petty behavior; it'd be quite constructive. Also, Mars in the house of relationship is great for sex, passion, and going after what you want. All right. He's opposing you though, so it can bring. I mean, some traditional astrologers will say that seventh house can be like open enemies too. So there is that. Um, Uranus in the 11th house, let's talk about it, making a trine to the house of relationships, right? So there could be like new people coming into your life. You're going to really help you feel like, oh, you know what? These are my people. I found my friends. I found my community. All right, there is that too. The 11th house activation is also about people helping you get what you want or showing you how you can achieve your goals, dreams, and desires. Saturn and Neptune are going to be helping you delve into your spirituality as well. Let me just fix my camera. There we go. Delve into your spirituality, right? The ninth house is all to do with your. Is that better? I had to put. Oh, there we go. My tripod is really weird. What was I saying? Okay, so yes, the ninth house activation, right? Great for spirituality, great for discipline. Okay, Saturn and Neptune in the ninth house will help you bring in spiritual practice. So I'm talking about, okay, you know what? Every day, or most days, I'm going to try and incorporate some breath work, some spirituality. I'm going to do a card of the day every day and meditate on a card. Whatever it is to bring more spirituality into your life, all right? Helping you manifest what you want. You might be thinking about international traveling to a far distance with this transit too. Okay, Venus and Pluto will be in the eighth house. The eighth house is one of the money houses. Pluto likes to shake a bitch up when it comes to. First of all, Pluto actually rules the 8th house anyway, so he likes to be here. Venus, on the other hand, he's a money house, so she does okay here. However, because this is conjunct to the new moon, right, by degrees, this is about intimacy, transformation, and your shared resources. So there could be money, there could be surprise money coming in, there could be money coming in from like debt, taxes, loans, credit cards, inheritance, clients, partners. Money could be transforming as well. Let's do your card. But yeah, really great time to set your intentions when it comes to relationships. Okay. The 7th house also ties in with business contracts too. All right. And so because we have like a activation of the 11th house, you may have like a surprise, because it's Uranus, right? You might have a surprise contract come through, or a surprise offer that you wasn't expecting. Okay. It's going to like change your like financial story. Yes. The cards back this up. Look, message coming through, right? Uranus, Pluto, Venus, new moon activation. The sun is rising. Blessings are on their way. Listen for the signs. You will notice them. Trust your gut. Everything is going to work out for your highest good. Oh my God, love that for you. Huge new reset, honey. Call it in. Call in the love, the cash, the opportunities. You so deserve it. All right, so Leo, rising sun and moon. We have a new moon happening for you in the sign of Capricorn, 28 degrees, 17th or 18th of January, depending on where you are in the world, lighting up your house of work, your wellness, your health, your acts of service, your pets, the people that you hire, the people you work for, where you work, your daily routines, right? It's time to restructure your routines. New moon in the 6th house, like, okay, I need to get organized. Okay, you may acquire a new pet. This is the 6th house, right? Great time to, if you think about employing somebody, great time to employ, great time to go for a job as well. Great time to make a new routine. Like, okay, you know what? I want to stop drinking. I want to stop eating chocolate. I want to start going to the gym, going on a walk, running, Pilates, yoga, whatever it is, right? Great time to do that, all right? Jupiter's opposing the 12th house. Great time to not only work on your physical health, work on your mental wellness as well. Delve into your spirituality. Jupiter in the 12th house is telling you that you need to delve into your spirituality. All right. Incorporate rest. All right. You may decide to just travel far and wide as well. Uranus is in the 10th house. Expect some surprises when it comes to work. There could be like money just coming through for you because it's the 10th and 12th house activation. And Neptune and Saturn are in the 8th house as well. So there could be some like surprise money coming in. All right. Unexpected career opportunities. Something that's going to give you a reputation and glow up. If it's not, this is to do with work, but if it's not work, just know that what you're known for, your reputation could receive a glow up. All right. Venus and Pluto are in your 7th house. So this is like a relationship story. So, there could be love. If you're single, love coming in. All right. If you're in a relationship, taking that relationship to the next level. Pluto is making relationships way intense for you as well. And Leo's, Pluto is going to be in your 7th house for like over a decade. So it's going to be transforming how you do relationships massively, Leo, and the type of people that you call in as well. All right. It's a huge, profound shift around relationships of all kinds. So not just your love and romance, but business too and contracts. All right. Okay, so yeah, the 6th house does rule pets too. So new moon's a great time to get a pet, right? 10 of Pentacles, so beautiful. This is like the culmination card. It's like the final chapter card. It's like all my ships are coming in, right? Look at how he's standing in front of that window, looking gorgeous, looking fabulous. Money, all the wealth, all the abundance surrounding him, knowing that he has completed everything because they have done the work on getting organized. 6th house activation. Okay, let me get a plan together. This Saturn and Neptune are sextiling this new moon for you, right? So this is about, okay, in the realms of work, because the 6th house does work. It's not my career, it's my work, right? I can get organized. If I get organized, my abundance story will also grow. If I work on my mental wellness and my physical wellness too, I want to feel better, I'm going to look better. Because of that, my esteem is higher and the opportunities are going to roll in, and we're living in my joy more. And like a huge knock-on effect. Just know that, you don't have to do everything overnight. Small steps every day will lead you to your 10 of Pentacles happy ending. All right, I love that for you. And also backs with the money story. Ten of Pentacles is a huge amounts of abundance coming in. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Okay. If you are a Virgo, rising, sun and moon, you have a new moon happening 28 degrees of Capricorn, 17 or 18th of January, depending on where you are. This is your fifth house. New moon in the house of dating, romance, passion, pleasure, creativity, luck. The fifth house is one of my favorite houses. I'm a fifth house, so I have a fifth house stellium. Love the fifth house, obviously. Girl, if you are single as fuck, then this is a great time for romance. This is a huge time for romance. Okay. Venus and Pluto, we're talking about Venus because I obviously live in romance, are going to be conjunct the new moon too, and this is going to be in your sixth house too. So you could meet someone, and in your day to day, because there's I don't know words out. The sixth house is somewhere you go all the time because of your habits and routines. So imagine going to the gym every day. You might meet someone at the gym, or you might meet someone on your commute to work or something, right? Or it could be that you're gonna really enjoy work, and work becomes more enjoyable, or you're going to really enjoy getting creative around how you do your health routines. Okay, huge start fresh cycles when it comes to love and romance, for dating, fertility as well. Fifth house is fertility too, so this could be a literal giving birth, pregnancy, or giving birth to a new idea as well. Because the fifth house is like entrepreneurship and creativity, having fun, embracing your inner child too. All right. Jupiter is in the 11th house, opposing all this energy. And so this is great, good news coming through coming through your community and your friendships. So it could be your friends are going to receive really good news, or they're going to bring some good news opportunities to you too. All right, to help you with your long-term goals. Great time to draw in mentors, to draw in like collaborators and bands as well, because it is 11th house. And Saturn and Neptune are going to be in your 7th house. So like this is like, okay, another relationship house. The 5th house is like casual dating. The 7th house is like commitment. And so you have Saturn and Neptune here as well, right? This is about making grounded decisions when it comes to your love stories as well. Okay. So this is about manifesting love stories, Neptune, but also having that long lasting Saturn. Okay. So being grounded, doing the work, being compassionate, making a commitment. All right. So love and romance are on the up, money is flowing in. You are divinely protected during this new moon. Make sure you use the new moon energy to manifest what you want. All right. You're going to be feeling more creative, more juicy. I love that. The fifth house is good luck and good fortune too. All right. Yes, we have the King of Pentacles. And it's actually like such a Saturnian card, because when we have Saturn transit in the 7th house with Neptune there too, this is like getting into a relationship with somebody. There's usually like an age difference. Saturn usually brings age difference relationships as well, like usually like 7 years or more, right? And so there could be like, or it can sometimes manifest where you can be with somebody who doesn't act their age. There could be like older than you but really young at heart, or they could be younger than you but like a really old soul. That energy as well. Just trust that the money is coming in, abundance is coming in, the security that you want is coming in. Get your ducks in a row. Okay, organized. Venus is going to be 6th house, helping you bless your day-to-day stuff, right? And the 5th house will just light up with money opportunity, with love opportunity, with moments of play and fun too. All right. As Louise Hay the goat says, the more money I have, the more fun I have, the more money I make. Okay. All right, where are we? Okay, so if you are a Libra rising, sun and moon, I am one of you. I'm Libra rising. Guys, 17th or 18th of January, we have a new moon, 28 degrees of Capricorn, happening for us in the fourth house of our home, our family, our inner foundation. We have Venus here. We had Venus here. Venus is in the fifth house. Mars is here. All right. We have a huge energy of planets helping this new moon, right? Venus is conjunct. Jupiter is opposing. Yeah, Uranus is trining, Saturn and Neptune are sextiling. We have so much harmonious energy. This is a huge emotional reset when it comes to your home life, your family life as well. So new cycles when it comes to family heritage, family trauma. You know, doing the work on that. Your living base is the fourth house too. Your inner world, how you feel. Your people. Some people say your true personality is the fourth house. How you really are, how you are behind closed doors is the fourth house. Huge reset, new moon. Okay, you may actually, like myself, be moving home. It's quite literal. New moon in the fourth house, you're moving home. All right, happening in 6 months. Take 6 months. Because Jupiter is in the story as well, posing in the 10th house, expect career glow up as well for 6 months as well, because Jupiter will be in your 10th house, your career has for 6 months, expanding career opportunities. All right, you may move home because of work opportunity, receiving recognition about what you do, what you're known for, a huge lifestyle upgrade as well. I love that. Uranus is going to be making some shock surprises in your money house too. So there could be some shock money coming in, financial surprises, financial blessings. Saturn and Neptune are also abundantly sextiling you from the sixth house, helping you be more disciplined when it comes to your work, your health, your routines, what you put into your mouth, what you consume. So getting more on track with your diet, with your workouts, with your wellness, with your mental wellness too, and being more structured when it comes to your day to day. Right? Venus and Pluto are in your fifth house, darling. Love this for us. Venus loves to be in the fifth house. It's the house of romance. So romance, dating, relationships, expect love to flow in. Pluto's transforming your dating story, your love stories. All right, romantic transformation. Creativity flowing in, luck and abundance flowing in. I love this for us. So good. We deserve this. You know, we had eclipses going on in 2024, which are still playing out now. You know, eclipses take 3 years cycle. So those eclipses in our first and seventh house, we're still living through that, Libra. Let me know how you're getting on in the comments. You know, we had transformative eclipses in the first and seventh house that we're still recovering from. So girl, you're doing the most. All right. We had a Ten of Swords just jump out. I love this card for us because this is about endings. This is as in, hear me out, right? When this card jumps out, it's letting you know that the worst is over. The darkness is lifting, the clouds are being lifted, you are finally blessed. You've come to the ending of that cycle. Put 2025 behind you. You are here now, in the here and now. You are so blessed. You've gone through what you've gone through and you've come out stronger than ever. We're going to do a bonus card because I'm a Libra rising and we deserve it. And we have the moon and we have the Three of Cups. That is bloody awesome. The moon. I mean, this is a new moon reading. The moon is bringing a celebration. Three of Cups. Okay? Don't tell the other signs, but I did 3 cards for us. We've gone through some stuff, but that is over. That's over. I love that. And now we get to celebrate. This new moon is going to bring you something to celebrate. Yes, yes, yes. Strength. Oh my God. To stop. Okay. Moving on. I'm so biased. Moving on. I'm reading the cards. What the cards don't lie, you know. The cards don't lie. Look, so everybody else, 1 card only. Scorpio, rising, sun, and moon. 28 degrees, Capricorn new moon happening for you, 17th or 18th of January, depending on where you are, in your third house, has communication. Your siblings, your community. Guys, are you going to be traveling? Are you going to be buying a new car? Are you going to be spending more time with your siblings? All right. What do you need to say? Third house, communication, honey. You are going to be seen and heard. It's a great time to launch something when it comes to your skill, your talent, writing, teaching, podcasts, books. Jupiter will be opposing your ninth house. All right. So, guys, you're going to be traveling so much. My Scorpio people, you guys are going to be traveling so much. All right. Your spiritual beliefs are going to be expanding. All right. Long distance work opportunities for you too. All right. Uranus is going to be in your seventh house. This is a trine of a trine aspect. So harmonious aspect in your house of relationships. Okay. Um, bringing you surprise partnerships. Okay. And so you may meet because this is affecting your ninth house too. So you could be like meeting people in your local surroundings who are from different culture from who you can spark up a love affair with, for example. All right. If you're already committed partnership, you may travel with your partner. All right. You might go on a spiritual journey together. You may decide to take your relationship to the next level unexpectedly. Saturn and Neptune are going to be in your fifth house, honey. Again, another relationship axis. Neptune and Saturn are bringing some structure and creativity to your business, to your creative dreams, to your creative projects, and getting more intentional about your dating life. All right. Venus is going to be in your fourth house. Okay. If you're moving home, it's a great time to move home, great time to redecorate, to decorate a new property, to buy a new property, to move home. Amazing for that. Pluto is going to be in your fourth house, and you may move like Pluto's going to be in your fourth house for like a decade, so you may move multiple times, or you may not tear the whole house down and just totally redo it. All right. So, oh, we had so many jumping cards today. Guys, I'm not going to shuffle because you got an amazing card, Wheel of Fortune. How amazing is that? The Wheel of Fortune is blessing you, all right, and you and your siblings, because the third house is siblings. And I like to include the third house as like my friends too, my friends, my in-laws. They can be like my aunts and uncles as well. You know, you're all blessed with this transit, Wheel of Fortune, blessing you when it comes to love, romance, abundance, money, cash, wealth, health, and prosperity. You are so blessed, Scorpio. I fucking love that for you. All right. So, where are we? Okay. Hi, Sagittarius, rising, sun, and moon. Guys, 17th, 18th of January, we have a new moon in Capricorn, 28 degrees, right? Happening in your money house. A huge reset and manifestation portal. Great time to manifest money, cash, abundance, wealth, new job, new home, something, right? Because the second house is the money house, but it's also the house of your possessions too. So you might not possess something new, right? You might, I'm gonna buy a new car. I want to buy a new home. I'm gonna apply for that job. New moon in the second house is a great time to work on your self confidence, your self worth. You might be feeling more confident too because you're having a Jupiter opposition. All right. And Venus is also in the mix as well, conjunct the new moon. So you're going to be feeling good about money. All right. The third house is also in play here for you as well. So and the fourth house too. So you may move homes. You may travel internationally. Um, yeah, Saturn and Neptune are like Saturn and Neptune in the fourth house are asking you to manifest the home that you want. Okay, Uranus in the sixth house can be really unexpected work coming in. Watch out for health stuff. Okay, Uranus in the sixth house is like get my shit together when it comes to my health, and also there could be like changes to your income as well with the Uranus transit. Uranus brings shock surprises, but they're ultimately always for your own good. All right. Um, Jupiter is in the eighth house, blessing your money. You have the new moon and you have Jupiter blessing your money stories. You're blessed when it comes to money. You're guarded, you're protected. Jupiter's going to be in your eighth house for like at least another 6 months, blessing your money stories. Your partner's money is in the eighth house as well. The eighth house rules things like debt, consolidation, finance, loans, credit cards, inheritance, surprise money, your client's money, sex, passion, dating, intimacy, right? It's all that stuff. All that stuff. All right. So yeah, the more you can work on your self worth and loving yourself, the more the abundance will roll in. All right. Sagittarius, what is your card? Let's have a look. Ooh, we have the Two of Swords. So for you, with the moon energy in the house of your money and your wealth and your values, your self worth, this is asking you sword energy to cut away. Mars is going to be conjunct the new moon too, right? Mars cuts, severs, and ties. Anything's not working for you when it comes to money, finance, work, career, old money stories, limiting beliefs around cash and finance and abundance. Let that shit go. Allow yourself to be blessed by the abundance of the universe and the abundance of this new moon in your favor. All right, your ruler Jupiter is exalted in the house of your money, honey. Call it all in. Call it all in. All right. Okay. So, Capricorn rising, sun and moon. Capricorn, this is your new moon. This is your new year, your cosmic reset. Happening, of course, in your first house, your identity. 17th or 18th of January, 28 degrees. Latest degree Capricorn, you're going to feel this the most. But all Capricorns, you're going to feel this anyway, all right? This is your reset. This is your reset. This is your new self, my new identity, my presence, your personal rebirth, new beginnings, and setting new intentions, using the new meaning, who you are, where you're going, who you want to become, how you're showing up. All right. You've got Venus helping you out, blessing you, making you look and feel gorgeous. It's going to be sitting in your money house, blessing you with money in abundance. Who doesn't want that? Mars is in your first house. Mars is in your first house too, giving you the drive and determination to go after what you want, to give you the passion and energy to be gorgeous, fabulous, and just go after all the things, right? Jupiter is opposing you in the seventh house, blessing your relationships, opposing you, blessing you too. All right. There's abundance of love here. All right. You've got Uranus in the fifth house, making you feel more creative and romantic surprises. It was a Uranus in the fifth house, like Uranus is like could be bringing you like surprise lovers, all right, or really amazing money making opportunities too with Uranus in the fifth house, all right. Saturn and Neptune are sextiling your ascendant too. So with this new moon, it's like, okay, you can absolutely have what you want, but be disciplined about it, all right. Do the work. I think Capricorn, for you guys, I don't really worry about doing the hard work so much because you guys are the hard workers, are the workers of the zodiac anyway, and make time for spirituality, all right. Neptune is like, okay, let's manifest, let's be spiritual, let's call in all the things. Venus and Pluto, as mentioned, are going to be in your second house, transforming your money, bringing you big money, bringing you big self worth. Go after what you want. You so deserve it. Okay, so let's go. What is your card, my darling Capricorns? So, oh, I love that. King of Swords. Beautiful. Stand in your power, Capricorn. This new moon is your new year. Set your intentions for the year ahead to call in the year that you want, the people, the love. Show up with someone with authority. You have the knowledge. You are a total baddie. Trust your voice. Call in the cash. Call in the relationships. Nurture those that nurture you. You are of value. Believe in yourself as the universe does, and the blessings and the abundance will just absolutely roll in. Set those boundaries. Cut, sever, and tie anything, anyone. No longer on your wavelength. You deserve the best. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Yes, I love it. Okay. If you are an Aquarius rising sun and moon, you have a new moon happening for you, my darling Aquarius. Guys, I'm one of you, I'm an Aquarius sun. New moon, 28 degrees of Capricorn, 17th or 18th of January, depending on where you are in the world. New moon in your 12th house. This is like a really spiritual, karmic, inner world reset for you. You're gonna want to be retreating. You're gonna want to wait from everybody. This is about endings too, right? This is like a new moon of endings, because when we call in new stuff, we kind of let go of the old, don't we? So relinquishing the old. I feel like with Aquarius, you guys are gonna be like really deeply introspective as well, like going within, journaling, tapping, spiritual work, karmic energy clearing, karmic cycle clearing, subconscious clearing, right? Working on your mental wellness, journaling, tapping, breath working, chakra clearing. I'm doing this because I'm like receiving downloads from the universe kind of energy with the 12th house, and prolific dreams as well. All right. Write down your dreams. With any meaning in the 12th house, it's a great time to let go of old limiting beliefs and old identities. Okay. Jupiter is opposed in the 6th house for you. So health has been really big, right? Jupiter is like expanding the 6th house. So look after your health. How can you be of service to others? If you can be of service to others in any which way or form you can, this is like paying karmic debt for you to be more healthy. Okay. Jupiter in the 6th house is great for work. Blessing your money story. Uranus is going to be making a trine from the 4th house too, and so you may decide to move home, or you may like renovate. Or what's the word when you like make your house bigger? I can't think of the word right now. When you do it's like a renovation, isn't it? When you like knock a wall down and make it bigger, right? So you're gonna do that, or you're gonna redecorate your house, you're gonna move home, something like that, right? This is a 6 month energy to play out. Okay, Saturn and Neptune in your second house, so money is there. You can absolutely call in all the money, all right, but you have to do the work. Saturn is a hard grafter, right? So having to do the work, all right. Venus and Pluto are in the first house, in your first house, my darling. So Venus moves into your first house as well. You're gonna be feeling and looking gorgeous. Venus in the first house is a beautiful transit. It's a great time to get your hair done, to upgrade the wardrobe, go clothes shopping, to do self care, to bring love in. Pluto is here too. You're gonna be feeling sexy and magnetic and gorgeous, money coming in, love coming in, receive it all, receive it all. Aquarius, let's go. What's your tarot? Oh, of course, like and this video, please. It helps the channel grow. Subscribe, do all the things, share it, everything, babe. So, oh, let's do this. So, you have the Five of Wands, honey. And so, what we're talking about with this 12th house energy, right? The Five of Wands here is like this internal dialogue, right? How we speak to ourselves, 12th house is the hidden house. So, not only is the 12th house like the hidden enemies, you can your own undoing. Where are you like self sabotaging yourself? Into like playing small when it comes to my money stories, when it comes to achieving what I want, when it comes to my abundance, when it comes to like love and romance. Am I putting myself out there? Am I dating below my level on purpose? Am I only going for book boys? What is it? What is that I'm doing that I know that I shouldn't be doing, and I deserve so much more? This is about that. And the new moon is going to be also going to shed light onto hidden enemies. Trust that you have Jupiter opposing you, so you're going to be absolutely blessed in all this. All right. The Uranus transit in the fourth house is clearing the way for you to cut the deadwood and allow you to call in your people, my love. All right. Enjoy. Okay, so if you are a Pisces rising sun and moon, we have a new moon happening on the 17th or 18th of January, depending on where you are in the world. 28 degrees of Capricorn, my darling. For you, new moon in the 11th house. Okay, so the 11th house for you, this is the vision board house, I always call it, yeah, because your biggest goals, dreams, and desires, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, you like to have those. You're a Pisces, darling. You're the queen of hopes, wishes, and desires, right? New moon here is like setting and use this energy to set your intentions, right? To call in what you want. I know that you have Saturn in your first house. You're like, fuck manifestation. A bitch is done. I just can't be positive anymore. Saturn is squeezing the life out of me. Saturn's about to move into your money house soon, and it's a lot more easier in the second house than it is the first. I appreciate that, all right? Your ruler, your modern day ruler, Neptune, is in the first house too. Calling in manifestation work, sextiling this new moon is all this energy asking you to call in what you want when it comes to your biggest goals, dreams, and desires. All right. Jupiter is opposing you in the house of good luck and good fortune, the fifth house. Fantastic for calling in many honey. Remember, the 11th house is the money house too. So the 5th and 11th house activation, right? This is an amazing time to get lucky when it comes to finances. Uranus is in the third house too. It can rule like tickets, communication, siblings. All right, you may like go like just randomly buy some like travel tickets. Okay, opportunity to communicate. Venus and Pluto, transiting your 12th house, right? So great time to work on spirituality. Great time to go within, to do self care, to beautify, and to do the spiritual work. Okay. Let's have a look at your tarot for this new moon. I'm obsessed with this cosmic tarot deck. I've been using it hardcore for like months now. I don't think I've been using it in my videos much, but for my journaling, I've been using it. So let's have a look. What do we have? Ooh, you ready for this? We have Temperance. God, darling, you are divinely protected. Whenever I see Temperance, this is like the guardian angel card. All right, your ascending masters, your spirit guides. Okay, so listen for these spirit guides. Trust your intuition, honey. Trust your intuition. Okay, listen to your gut. Ask your guides to guide you. Your guides and angels can't step in if you're not asking them to. All right, have balance, harmony, retreat. Go softly. Take your time. You're here for longer than you think. There's no rush. You're exactly where you need to be right now. Just take a deep breath, call it all in. The universe wants to show you the abundance. Are you listening? Yes, I love that for you. So beautiful. Guys, I'd love it if you'd like, subscribe, share, do all the things. Okay. And if you love this reading and you want to hear more, check out my Patreon where we could dive in deeper with tarot, with astrology, with spirituality, and check out my Substack too, where we are totally unhinged on all things woo woo. And if you want a personal reading with me, hit me up. I'll leave all the information in the show notes for you to do so.